Hey guys, what is going on? This is Larknok1 slash AQWaddict, and there are probably two things going through your brain right now. First off, what in the fuck is he playing? And secondly, who in the balls is this man? I shall answer both questions to make this a lot less awkward for both of us. What you're watching is a Wii first-person shooter known as Conduit 2. It is a somewhat futuristic, not really, Wii FPS. It's got futuristic guns. It's just set in 2012. It's been out since June of 2011, and in my honest opinion, from the multiplayer standpoint, it is the best shooter on the Wii, hands down. First off, you've probably never heard of this game, but if you have, there's a 50-50 chance you're already subbed to me. A little bit about me: I've been on YouTube for about 3 years now, but I didn't actually start making quality videos on the Wii until about a year ago. On my channel, I upload Conduit 2, Call of Duty when I'm feeling like it, this really badass third-person shooter called Ghost Recon Online, Civilization 5, and when Zombie comes out, I'll be all over that shit. That shit looks amazing. On my current schedule, I make Conduit 2 videos 3 times a week, and the weekends are for Ghost Recon, and then the in-between days are for whatever PC Let's Play I'm feeling. So for now, that's Civ 5. It'll be something else in a week or two. Now that I've got that out of the way, it's time to focus on the point of this video, and that's to show the skeptics out there why I love this game, because if you start understanding why I love this game, you could be interested in the game, and chances are you're not going to like my channel if you don't like the game. So first and foremost, I'm a Wiimote guy. I don't play any Wii FPS without the Wiimote, because I figure if you're playing a Wii FPS, you might as well use the controls, you know, that make the console unique. Otherwise, you're just playing a standard definition, oftentimes, especially with Call of Duty, dumbed down version of the same game from a different console. Like, you could be playing the high definition, fully realized game on the PS3, Xbox 360. I don't get why the hell you want to play a standard definition, same controls, exact same control scheme on the Wii. That doesn't make any sense to me. I understand when some people, you know, they can't afford anything but the Wii, but, you know, I like to be a little more proud in my console, so, you know, I like to use the Wiimote. So here's the other thing. I love sniping a lot. Who the hell doesn't? It's great shit. Now, I don't care if you're good with Wiimote sniping Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3. Fact is, plain and simple, you'd be a hell of a lot better with the CCP in either of those games with sniping. Now, of course, there's some exceptions for some people, but this is mostly true. Almost every sniper in both of those games uses the CCP, and let me tell you, that is not true for Conduit 2, and it has never been. The sniping in Conduit 2 is the definitive sniping for Wiimote, and, you know, anyone that's ever played Conduit 2 and sniped can attest to that. If Treyarch just made Call of Duty sniping like Conduit 2's, us Wiimote snipers would have a hell of a better time. The game sort of works a lot like Call of Duty, kind of crossed with Halo, but it's a hell of a lot more than that. As you can see, the sniper I'm using in this video can, yes it can look through fucking walls, and this thing is my fucking baby. Despite the gameplay in this game being a bit slower than Call of Duty, I can assure you that I've killed thousands of people with this weapon. Is this gun cheap or overpowered? It really depends on who you ask, but most people will tell you that the guns in this game are pretty balanced, with the exception of the SMA, which is the rocket launcher noob weapon of the game. Very similar to the noob tubes. You know, other than the SMA noobs, this game has very few problems with it, and a lot of perks. First off, there are no campers in this game at all. None, period. None. Zippo. Nada. Nothing. And that has a lot to do with the fact that people show up on the radar when they walk and they spawn, and if the phase rifle makes it incredibly, incredibly easy to kill anyone that tries to camp, because, you know, if they're hiding behind a wall, you just kind of look through it, and then you know, scan them, and then you shoot their ass in the face. But because it only zooms so far through walls, it makes it also impossible to camp with. So camping does not happen in this game at all. On top of that, unlike Modern Warfare 3, this game has no hackers. The only one thing I can say is that this game requires a bit more of a stable connection to run lagless than any of the Call of Duties. But I'm not entirely sure. That might just be me, because Convoy said that his run's rather smoother, I guess, than any of the CODs. But, you know, personally, I completely disagree. At least where I'm at, COD is a lot easier to run. Before I go any farther, you've probably never heard of this game. before because, like a bunch of dickwads, Sega never advertised this game, and as a result, it sold something like less than 100,000 copies, where the first Conduit, which came before this game, and in my opinion was worse, sold something like 600,000, and because it was worse, it also turned off a lot of people from buying the sequel, and the sequel is a hell of a lot better. But let me tell you, this game is an absolute hidden gem. It is a Wii exclusive, and it was made by the indie developers at High Voltage Studios. It's got a class creation system, 12-player online matches, an offline up to 4-player split-screen multiplayer, as well as a horde mode that supports 4 players offline. I'm not a graphics whore, but it's also got some of the best graphics on the Wii. Character models you can customize, host migration online, and it's got definitely the most creative weapon set on the Wii, hands down. You can't compare it to anything else. Like, on top of this gun that can see through walls, like, that's kind of crazy. But we've got a gun that absorbs bullet and shoots them back. We've got a gun that shoots black fucking holes. Honestly, I'm sickened by the fact that Sega never advertised this game, because it's just got so much wasted potential. Because it was never advertised and it was never sold. You can basically pick all of that up for about 10 to 20 bucks from Amazon or GameStop or wherever else you like to buy games. Anyways, guys, this is not how I normally do commentaries. I usually have an incredibly specific topic to talk about. Sometimes I like to invoke discussion and thought in my viewers. Other times, you know, I'll just talk about my personal life, and other times I'll do live commentaries. But I really like sticking to the really specific, you know, thought-invoking topics, because I think everyone knows that's a hell of a lot more entertaining than hearing about how the guns work and how you should move around the maps for the 20th time. Anyways, guys, I just hit 400 subs just recently, and my subscribers are a pretty tightly knit community. Like, within a couple hours of uploading Conduit 2, I'll get something like 100 views, which is not a lot, but again, it's just like first couple hours, and 50 comments, which like blows my mind, because that means 1 out of every 2 people watching is commenting, and you can't say that a lot about most YouTube channels at all. If you're interested in seeing how my channel operates on a normal basis, check in this coming week. I'll be doing regular uploads every day according to my upload schedule. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and a huge thank you to Mr. Hunt Noobs for putting me on his channel, / getting people's names out channel. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not making you. And I hopefully will see you guys later, and peace!
Killing spree.